What's up, guys? Welcome back to Gamers Not Geeks. This is part 7 of Enter the Matrix for the PlayStation 2. And in this part, um, you're going to be seeing this part after I have already finished the game. So the part before this, I've finished the game. I lost at the part I'm at now. So there's this part in the game called Surfaces, whatever his name is, however you pronounce it, tea house. And when you fight him, if you lose, the game just continues on and you play the ending and that's it. And that's what you're gonna see. I did lose to him and I kind of thought it was like a part of the game, but something inside of me from my childhood said, hey, there is an alternate ending to this game, and I was right. So, there's actually two alternate endings to this game. So, one, if you play as Niobe and you fight this guy, if you win, it leads you to an alternate route, and then the game ends the same as it did in the last part. And then there's also, if you play as Ghost, there's a whole nother alternate storyline where Ghost and Niobe's past intertwine. But with Ghost, there's a couple different bosses and things that you'll never find with Niobe. So there is an actual reason to play as both characters. I'm only going to be doing a playthrough as Niobe, as you guys have seen. I'm not going to go through and do a whole playthrough as Ghost. So if you picked up this game and you're somehow you ended up on this video and you're like, wow, this is pretty cool, I'm going to check this out, it's definitely worth playing through both, especially if you're a fan of The Matrix like I am. I didn't remember all this from when I was a kid, and I think now as an adult I'm able to see it and understand it more. When I was a kid, I just played the game and didn't really notice all the differences and all the effort they put into this game. So this game takes place behind the scenes of the Matrix Reloaded. So this is stuff that is not in the movie that you can only get through playing the game. It's a bunch of just random little side objects that are going on that actually kind of complete some of the story in the game, which is kind of cool for the fans, for the real hardcore fans out there that know all those little details. So, with that said, I'm going to be jumping in right after this pause menu. I'm going to get punched in the face by this guy, and I'm going to beat him and show you guys the alternate route for Niobe's playthrough. And again, like I said, if you play as Ghost, it's a completely different boss that you fight and a completely different scenario of win or lose. So, if you like this, what you're seeing so far, and you do decide to pick up this game, or maybe you haven't played it in a while and you didn't know this, definitely throw it in and check it out. All right, guys, here we go. So basically, the strategy with him is you have to mix up your punches and kicks. If you throw any certain
Enough.
amount, he'll
Good.
block it.
Again, I apologize, but these are difficult times, and it falls upon me to measure our heart's resolve. Come.
Okay, here we go, guys. This is the alternate route for Niobe if you beat this guy.
Niobe.
Do I know you?
You know me, though you may not recognize me.
Are you telling me that you are the Oracle?
I know this won't be easy for any of you. Change never is. I wish the face you remember was the face I was still wearing. But that face is gone.
If you are the Oracle, tell me if I believe you are.
You don't right now, but you will.
Are you going to tell me something to make me believe you?
Come on, Niobe, you know I can't do that.
Why not?
Because I can't make you do anything.
At least you sound the same.
As I said, you may not recognize the face, but who and what I am beneath remains the same.
Can I ask what happened?
The Merovingian warned me that if I made a certain choice, it would cost me. He is, among other things, a man of his word.
What was the choice?
The same one you yourself will have to make. The choice to help Neo or not.
Then Neo is alive.
Yes. He touched the source and separated his mind from his body. Now he lies trapped in a place between your world and ours.
Can we free him?
Trinity can. But she will have to fight her way through hell to do it.
Can I help?
That's why I called. I cannot tell you what is going to happen. All I can do is hope that if you are given the chance, you will find the courage to do what you can.
You once told me you knew everything you needed to.
I do. I knew everything from the beginning of this path to the end.
I don't understand.
Even I can't see beyond the end.
The end. Are you trying to tell me the world is going to end?
Yes. If we cannot save it, it will end.
You mean Neo?
I mean we. The path of the one is made by the many. I have a role to play, just as you have yours.
It is time.
You must go now.
Wait. I need more information. How will I know what to do?
There's an old Chinese proverb I've always liked. The heart never speaks, but you must listen to it to know. You'll know, Niobe. You always do.
I wish you luck and courage.
Thanks. Same to you.
Damn, not who I was hoping for. But perhaps you can help me find him.
You're an agent?
Oh, no, not anymore.
Then what are you?
Me? I suppose you could say I'm the Alpha of your Omega. I am the beginning of your end.
Judo flip. Okay, guys, I'm going to start this off by saying this alternate route is the Agent Smith trap. That's where this is the first introduction in this game where you see Agent Smith. This area is meant to confuse you. There's many different paths and doorways, and the green arrow that you usually follow in this game will tell you to turn left or right sometimes, and you'll think you're supposed to go down a hallway or a doorway or an alleyway that actually gets you cornered and gets you killed. So in this little alternate ending, it's very easy and very frustrating. You can end up in a corner, and Agent Smith can just endlessly throw you and kill you. So, be patient with it. It's all about just kind of remembering the routes and replaying it the best you can. And you can take little breaks in between. There's little save points in each of these sections. There's like 5 or 6 of them. And so usually I don't play these games through at all, but this one, I wasn't sure if this was like a 2-minute alternate route or something, really not worth making a video about. So I did play it all the way through just to see if it was a total complete different ending or what. It is just this little section. So if you beat that guy, it brings you here as you're seeing, and you get to play this alternate route, and then it's this exact same ending as you've seen in the part before this that I've released. That you'll see me lose to the guy and just end the game and play the credits, and that's that. So enjoy this little bonus content that I decided to tinker around with. And to be honest, it's kind of really cool to replay these older games. Um, I'm finding out that like things that I didn't know when I was a kid at all, and just how much effort they really put into this game. If you're a fan of The Matrix, this is totally worth picking up to get all of these little Easter eggs and little side quests. So enjoy, guys. Like I said, the first time I played this, I went, shit, I still probably won't do it. But you don't know if you're supposed to go down or up or left or right. Okay, I think I go this way. Yeah, I think you jump off here. Then you go up. Shit, I'm gonna get cornered. Okay, guys, let's see. I think. Get in this corner and you jump down. You have to kind of time it just right. And I believe you jump down again. Yep, right here. For those of you out there that play this game understand how hard this is with the way the directional pad is. It's so easy to fall off those terraces.
Yeah.
People do it multiple times.
After you left the Oracles, you dropped off my scope.
Get me out of here, Sparks, wherever I am. I've got agents right behind me.
I know. You better run. Get to the street and I can take you from there.
Okay, so in this part you have to run back, and then he busts out. You just have to wait. And then when he comes running, jump over the table. If you don't jump over the table, it means it's a whole thing. Judo kick. See, there's so many doors and paths where you're like, okay, wait, do I go down this way? Do I go this way? And if you don't know this, like how I'm playing it, because I know it, you pause and he grabs you and you're kind of done.
What's the hurry?
Oh, like that. You have to use your focus and then jump up onto the stairs. That's a very tricky part where he's going to get you in a corner. Here we go. Woo! Oh man, I may be cornered here. There we go. So you're supposed to just run in and run off the ledge. And that's one of the scenarios where you're like, is it the door? Do I run off? It just takes that one little moment and he'll get you. That.
Don't try that with me.
It's really more of a directional pad thing, and anyone who's played this game, you'll get it. You'll understand it. It's tough, but it's not undoable. So now I just run and grab this stuff and ignore the cop, because if you stop, he catches up to you, and this part's way harder. Just keep going. Get through the door. It's gonna be right on you right now, so you literally go right in this door, to the right, and down this hall.
Where are you going?
Before I knew where to go, he got me in that section like 4 or 5 times. Like, the only reason I'm making this look so good is because I know where I'm going. See how the arrow is pointing that way? But if you go that way, you'll get trapped. You actually have to keep running straight all the way down to this path and completely ignore the arrow. Okay, we made it through that little scenario. I think there's like 2 or 3 more things to this alternate ending, so it really is worth doing. It's quite the little part. It's a good like 30-40 minute bit, so this is really cool. If you run down here and drop down, it gives you some much needed extra seconds. Just run to the door, run to the right, and to the left, past this guy. This is literally the only guy I shoot because he can really hurt you while you're running at him. Then you have to wait for this bomb to go off right around this corner by the telephone pole, or otherwise you will die. Then these guys, you just shoot them up. And run up the ladder. If you don't kill them quick enough, you get cornered in significant spots. This up here on the right hand side is an agent. You have to kind of jump past him. If he grabs you and throws you off, you die. Oh shit, yeah, this is one that got me too. It's like, some of these parts get really confusing on where to go. But that's why it's called the trap. It confuses you, it messes you up. Go here, up to the boxes. And then right down this path here. There we go, we did that. Oh yeah, the first time I went to that door too, and that's one of the ones where if I wasn't far enough ahead, it would have got me. Oh shit, I forgot where to go. Oh shit. Where do I go? Oh yeah, it's this way. Okay, so you go there, you come out, you go left. And then you go in here. The first time I played, I went over here and it got me caught. So you go in here, and then you go to the right, the end, and then you go straight. And I always focus jump over this. And then you just run all the way down to the end here. To this one. See, that's just a really quick little one, but I messed up and jumped into the water a couple of times and took the wrong path. And yeah, it's just very easy to get turned around and confused in some of them. And it just takes that second where they catch you and you're done. So, like this one. This one's the most difficult one. So you run up, you run through here, keep going. You're going to go up a couple staircases. Okay. This one, if you take the wrong turn, you get cornered and you're done. Here, this way, and then up the staircase. And I almost, honestly, took the wrong turn myself anyway, so. Okay, then I always go right to here and focus jump. And then you can focus jump right off of this. And if you aim, you'll land right on the catwalk. Like I said, your first couple playthroughs, you definitely don't do that. You take the wrong path, you get hit. It's okay. That's the whole point of this. It's a trap. Just jump. And then you're gonna go through the red door up here, not the green door. If you go to the green door, he catches you and here, you want to go up the stairs, not down. I went down the first time, and that did not pay off. And you're going to run along here, and I think this is it. Yep, focus jump across this. I believe that's the ending, guys. Let's see.
Niobe, I'm really struggling here. I'm trying to keep up, but I'm losing the plot. There's way too much weird shit going on around here, and nothing is going the way it's supposed to go. I mean, doors that go nowhere and everywhere, programs acting like humans, multiplying agents, and now, picnicking sentinels. They were gunning straight for us, and then all of a sudden, they just stopped.
Just out of EMP range.
What are they doing?
I don't know, but I got a feeling whatever happened to Soren, it's about to happen to us.
Sparks, I want the ship's guns online right now.
Oh, when? When will it end?
Alright, guys, so that'll do it for Niobe's alternate ending. Like I said, after you play that little part of Agent Smith's trap, it just continues with the same ending where like you've seen in the previous part. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It has the ending where I lose to the guy in his little tea party or whatever the heck's going on in his tea house. And then it just continues to the end of the game. So, like I said, I didn't know all this before, and I didn't know all this when I was younger playing this game. So, if you play through this game as Niobe and you beat that guy in his tea house, um, you get this alternate ending that I just showed you. And then if you play through as Ghost, there is a whole nother alternate playthrough as Ghost where Ghost and Niobe kind of intertwine, and some of them are the same, but there's things that you can only see if you play as Ghost that you will not see if you play as Niobe. And if you play as Ghost, there's a whole nother set of bosses as well, and there's an alternate ending for Ghost. So in this playthrough, I'm not going to do a playthrough as Ghost. I'm just going to leave that up to you guys. If you like this content, definitely pick up the game. If you are a fan of The Matrix and you love all those little Easter eggs, definitely pick up the game. I am going to do another part to this. In this game, you'll see it in the main loading screen. There's something called hacking. And in newer games, you can't really do this stuff. But in The Matrix, there actually are some really cool cheat codes and unlockable content. So there is going to be kind of a little bonus part where I show you guys these cheat codes and some of this unlockable content in the next one. If you guys tuned in this far, thank you so much. It means a lot. And we will talk to you guys in the next one.